As the U.S. economic recovery remains tentative, global search engine Google is looking towards Asia for more growth. With more than 50% of its revenues outside of America, the firm is looking for more content and revenues in the region. Despite the opportunities, there are also hurdles. Google is facing stiff opposition and censorship from one of its biggest markets, China. In Singapore, I sat down with Daniel Alegre, head of Google Asia Pacific, and asked him that despite pouring so much resources into China, it hasn't really made a dent into Baidu.com's market share.
We are focused on is really the long term. And the way Google really thinks about our business is we focus first on what the consumer needs, and we build our product suite around that. And it leverages what we've built internationally, but also we ensure that we fine-tune what we deliver for what the Chinese consumer really needs.
Google over the past several years has been repeatedly blocked by Chinese government officials. You've upset them. Does this help your cause? Does this impact your growth in China?
We recognize that certain countries have different laws that we need to abide by. So even though we're an international company, we are very much focused on ensuring that we comply with local law. Now, for us, we made a strategic decision about 4 years ago when we decided to enter the Chinese market, that it is better for us to be inside China than outside China. And by that I mean is that we are providing the best search results that we can provide for the search consumer.
India still lags behind most of its Asian neighbors because of its lack of infrastructure, broadband penetration, internet usage. When do you think will India be a force to reckon with?
India is a force to reckon with now. The revenue potential is probably a number of years away, if you want to compare it to a country like China, for instance. But the way Indians are interacting with information is, I think, going to develop in a very different fashion from developed nations like the United States or the UK or Japan. I personally believe that in India, they are going to bypass the PC as a way of entering the internet. And they are going to leverage much more on mobile and mobile search, because mobile is actually cheaper. You have greater penetration of mobile devices in India, and also doesn't require a lot of the infrastructure needs that you would need for laying cable for internet connectivity.
Daniel Alegre of Google Asia Pacific.